Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal back with a new edition of the Mr. Informal podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Informal. So, we are on the 107th episode edition, latest and greatest of the podcast. I hope you are doing well today. I hope you are doing safe. Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to all the troops, also the veterans who put their lives on the line always, all the time. Also to include be safe in Memorial Day week, Monday, which is probably today wherever you are, and tomorrow again wherever you are. So do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website, mrinformal.com, MRINFORMAL.com. So these are the 4 topics for today. Ralph Lauren donates to the frontliners and also to the medical workers. Number 2, Best Buy seems to be the winners of the stay-at-home put and also online e-commerce. Number 3, Facebook decides to have Facebook shops for small businesses. And then last but not least is, since a lot of slowly but surely states are opening up, some states are already fully opened and some states never closed, but for the most part most states are slowly reopening up. The retail store lines are longer and longer. I'm not talking about groceries, I'm talking about the malls and different kind of stores out there. And those are the 4 topics. So let's go ahead and start the podcast. The article is from hypebeast.com. Ralph Lauren donates 1.5 million sweaters, loungewear, and more to the frontline workers. Last month, Ralph Lauren announced it would support cancer patients and frontline medical staff by sourcing key medical devices that have been vital in the fight against coronavirus, building its $10 million commitment. Ralph Lauren Corporate Foundation is now donating 1.5 million clothing products to support hundreds of thousands of frontline workers and families in need. Wow. This includes loungewear, sweatshirts, sweatpants, t-shirts, and sweaters. We also donated through charity networks and support programs in the United States and abroad. The company has already donated over 130,000 pieces of loungewear to the medical institutions. Not only clothing, but they are also providing Ralph's coffee truck will deliver coffee and baked goods to hospital workers in New York City as a gesture of gratitude for their services. So not only clothes, but also coffee truck, which is, you know what? This is actually a great appreciation. It is a welcome donation, and I wish they could have done this sooner. I mean, the article was dated just yesterday. I'm guessing the announcement was probably done later this week, but you know, any type of actions of this magnitude is always great. I just wish it was much more sooner. As usual, Ralph Lauren is somehow late, but at the same time, I'm not gonna take away what they are doing. You gotta give credit where it's credit's due. They are donating 1.5 million, which is a lot. That is a lot. Now, a few questions is that, is it just a particular worker? Are we talking about nurses? Are we talking about the whole medical staff? Because I'm not sure if 1.5 million is enough. Not only that, what location are we talking about? Based on the article, maybe we are looking at, they already donated in Europe. Where in Europe? Is in obviously New York City got the truck, but again, you gotta give specifics here. I mean, we gotta know. I mean, I did different articles, and it seems like that's the only one that they're giving. I know London was one of them, New York is one of them, whatever, New York. So we got to get into specifics here. And the thing is, no matter how you see it, Ralph Lauren is Ralph Lauren. It's just such a big name. So for them to provide this type of donations is always great. And Ralph Lauren sweaters are not cheap. That's for sure. Like even their T-shirt is not cheap. So for them to give this out is a great gesture. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of medical workers are quite happy, even if it's something that they cannot use while in the hospital, but it is something that they could wear once they get off the hospital. So that is something for these medical workers to look forward to. And I wish more companies would do this other than just throwing their clothes to the trash, or maybe trying to save their company's reputation. Because by doing this, Ralph Lauren is making a name for themselves. I mean, their name is already big enough, but they're making good press. Because when people see this, it's like, oh, okay, then you are helping our frontline workers, our medical workers during this pandemic, and maybe a lot of people would start to like Lauren more. I'm not sure how many, but I'm sure they love these gestures, and maybe they're gonna get new fans by doing this. On to topic number 2, Best Buy. So, retaildive.com, Best Buy poised to emerge as a winner. Oh, let me read that again. Best Buy poised to emerge a winner as it leans on curbside digital. Best Buy pivot to curbside sales helped the electronics retail weather COVID-19 crisis during the first quarter as sales fell 6.3% year over year to $8.6 billion, a smaller drop than analysts anticipated. At the same time, the retail online rose 155.4% year over year. CEO Corey Berry said in press release that Best Buy moved to curbside only in the middle of Q1 helped its retain 81% of its previous year's sales in the last 6 weeks of the quarter, even though not a single customer set foot in stores. Best Buy operating income fell but remained positive at $229 million. Well, of course, because not a lot of people were at the store and they probably shortened the hours. While net earnings fell 40% to $155 million, yet beat the FactSet analyst consensus according to MarketWatch. Unbelievable. So, next to the article it says Saunders, which is who is the managing director for a global data retailer. Sanders described Best Buy's pivot to curbside as a very effective option for Best Buy as it kept many associates employed, prevented a pileup of inventory in stores, and was a far cheaper option than delivering from central warehouses. Well, look, I mean, I'm sure Best Buy did a lot of great things, but am I surprised that Best Buy was doing pretty good in this pandemic? I'm not surprised because, I mean, Memorial Day sale is coming. Even before Memorial Day sale, I mean, people are indoors. They want to check out different technology. I mean, people love technology in general. TVs, especially TVs. I mean, when you're stuck at home, you have nothing to do but watch TV. And what do you need from TV? Speakers, Logitech remotes, all-in-one universal remote, big screen TVs certainly, smart devices, could be a Fire Stick, Google Cast, I mean Apple TV, phones, certainly, computers, definitely computers, computer parts. I mean, home appliances. Look, we can go on and on about this. So, I'm not surprised that Best Buy could be a contender as one of the few winners in this pandemic. Certainly, Walmart and Target are the biggest winners by far. But it seems like Best Buy is beating analysts and also stats. Also, the analyst said in an email note that we expect Best Buy to come out of this pandemic as a winner in retail, helped by its consistent market share gains, stable profitability, leading omni-channel capabilities, solid cash flow generations, and healthy balance sheet and strong management team. Well, there you go. So, also, the retail benefited from some from the stay-at-home orders, which drove consumers to purchase computing and gaming products as they work and played at home. At the same time, sales of mobile phones, home theater tech, digital imaging, and some services fell. You see, some, but for the most part, everything grew. So I'm not surprised that they are making profits out of this, or maintaining profits and keeping afloat, because I don't know anybody who does not love tech in general. And especially when you're at home, you're surrounded by tech. And if you need to upgrade, well, the first thing you can think of is Best Buy, right? There you go. On to the third topic, also from retail.com, titled Facebook Debuts Shops E-commerce Initiative for Small Businesses. Facebook unveiled Facebook Shops, a new feature to help small businesses in the US turn their social media profiles into digital storefronts. Businesses can set up a single online store for customers to access on Facebook's core social network and photo sharing app, Instagram, according to an announcement and details shared by CEO Mark Zuckerberg. Shops will let businesses have online conversation with their customers via WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram direct messaging platforms. Facebook introduces privacy controls that won't identify which individual business is a digital storefront unless they give permission to do so. Shops will also let businesses tag products shown on Facebook and Instagram live streams, letting customers to see a product order page after tapping those tags. Zuckerberg said during a live stream event, the company is working with e-commerce partners including Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Channel Advisor, CatCommerce, Cafe24, Tienda Nube, and Feedonomics to support small businesses with Facebook Shops. Wow, that's a lot. Anyways, man, yeah, Facebook owns Instagram and WhatsApp. So Instagram has integrated e-commerce. Facebook app now e-commerce is trying to go against with Amazon, but the thing is, Facebook doesn't have, and small businesses don't have to prime shipping. So not only that, I know that they're gonna go for the Etsy. They're also going against eBay. I mean, look, they're basically want to go to the e-commerce. But the fact of the matter is what's the fee? How many can you put? How many items can you put? And they keep talking about small businesses. Like, I want to know. I mean, is it really small businesses? Because from my experience with small businesses, these small businesses always have to pay. Same with eBay, to always have the promotion item. They always have to pay promotion items. Like, are we really supporting small businesses, or are we only supporting corporate businesses that can pay the promotion that always get the front page news? So when you search, we're only getting results for the big corporates. So I really want to know. Not only that, how do they know what's a company is small or not? Like, I need to know what's the qualifications here. Now, I haven't got into this. I just saw the news, but I just need to know what dictates is small businesses. What if somebody from Urban Outfitters decided, you know what, we're gonna get into this? So, an Urban Outfitters is not a small business. And what if there's a outside link, such as from Best Buy or even Amazon? So I just really want to know. And I really hope that I'm glad that they're integrating chats with WhatsApp and Instagram and Messenger, that's great. That's absolutely great. And if one small business is having shop in Instagram and another one in Facebook, are they paying twice, or are only paying once here? Because Facebook owns Instagram. So there's a lot of information that needs to be clarified. Maybe it's just on my part that I need to look into it. But at the same time, privacy. You see, with anything Facebook, I'm always worried about privacy. Like, I really wish that Facebook could get its act together when it comes to privacy. And they said you can turn it off. Well, what's the default? Is the default off or on? I need to know. There's so many things that people need to know. But for the most part, since Facebook is getting into e-commerce, it's just another area that people could put their items on sale. I mean, they already have Facebook Marketplace, so might as well have the shops. And Facebook Shop, that's a lame name. On to the last topic. So, as you know, that some states never closed, some states had restrictions, but most states were on lockdown. So now that many states are opening up, or many parts of the states are opening up, malls, department stores are starting to have long lines, because they only limit the amount of people that can get in. Reminds me of Black Friday. Reminds me of the holiday shopping. So, man, we're gonna see multiple lines, long lines, especially if a store has a sale, especially a Memorial Day weekend sale. There's gonna be a long line, especially Nikes, Adidas. So certainly there's gonna be a lot of long lines, but are they all gonna be 6 feet apart? I mean, how is the store gonna handle it? I mean, is it gonna be like a maze? I don't know. I've talked about this in previous podcasts where every retail store is gonna change the way their store designs are gonna be, interior designs. And I was just driving by, and I saw Ross outside, and I saw lines. And Ross are usually big. It's a big store, but there were lines. I guess people want to go out and spend money. I mean, maybe it's from the stimulus check. Maybe they had money saved up, but I guess people want to go out. I guess people just want to go out for the sake of going out, because they don't want to be at home. At which I understand, because when you are cooped up at home, like probably me, it can get a bit tiring. And when you are, tired of everything that you probably did at home, watch movies, did everything, clean up, did all the hobbies, whatever, I guess you want to be outside. But wait in line, I'm not so sure about that. And with so many people waiting in line, and it's the summertime, people are gonna get hot, and people are gonna sweat, and people are not gonna take too much, and they're not gonna have patience of waiting in line. So as of right now, there's going to be lines just entering the malls or certain stores. But in the future, when things are getting better, hopefully they relax the rules a little bit, and it may just be better just to go to your favorite stores at an earlier time. And I mean, what can I say about that? It's gonna be they call it the new normal for now, but in the wintertime when it's holiday shopping, maybe it's going to be the same. But for now, I always expect long lines and have patience. Certainly wear mask. Every store is probably going to be asking you that, to wear a mask. Masks are going to be all over the place, and we'll just have to go through it for the time being. And so that concludes this Mr. Informal podcast. I am Mr. Informal. This is 107 of the Mr. Informal podcast. Again, do not forget to add me on Instagram, MisterInformal. And then check out my website, mrinformal.com, mrinformal.com. I hope you be safe out there and continue to be strong. If you need to go outside, go to the beach, or just drive anywhere but your place, go ahead and do that. But just be safe and be cautious. And so, I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.